Hey guys, hope your day is going great. Exciting stuff. Some are saying XRP could soon hit $100. The momentum is picking up, and with even Trump weighing in, the hype feels real. XRP is at about 333 right now, and Bitcoin showing signs it might be ready for another big jump. Alt season is here, and it's only heating up. Buckle up and let's enjoy this thrilling ride together. Great news! The U.S. House just made a big move by passing the Genius and Clarity Act. The vote was super close, 215 in favor and 211 against, but it passed. What an exciting development. You have won, the nays just passed. Hey guys, did you hear the news? President Trump just announced the Crypto Genius bill is set to pass tomorrow. That could mean we'll see trillions of dollars flowing in soon. I guess they really weren't joking about this after all. I know there's a lot of negative chatter swirling around right now, but honestly, I'm not buying into all the doom and gloom. Sure, some folks might decide to sell soon. But before you jump on that train, maybe pause and give it some real thought. That's just my 2 cents, not financial advice. Now let's get into today's video, where we're diving into the legendary Riddlers. Does Mr. Poole ring a bell? The Riddlers actually knew him. How's that even possible? I wish I had the answer. Sometimes I think we're just living in a giant simulation, right? But let's shake things up a bit, because here comes one of the most fun things about XRP and its awesome community. Check this out. Kang Space pointed out something really cool. Those numbers, 7/15/2028, that's a 5-year delta. Wild stuff. How's your mood today? Tell me in the comments. I genuinely want to know how you're doing. And hey, even if things seem rough now, hang tight. The sun's gonna come out before you know it. It really feels like the US is about to make a big move, doesn't it? And remember what Mr. Poole said, we're down to the last few weeks, though exactly how many, who knows? When did that happen anyway? 7, 16, 20... 20. Here's another fun clue for today. Is that just random? I doubt it. He said things are about to take off and just keep pushing upward. You know what I mean? Up and to the right. That's the classic path for cryptos and other assets. It's how those prices just keep climbing. XRP has jumped above $3. How did that sneak by me? It's still battling to hold on to that price right now. You can feel the selling pressure out there, but XRP is really giving it a shot, and watching it all unfold live is so exciting. Here's what I'm rooting for. If we're still above $3 by tomorrow, that's a big deal. It would mean we get a daily close over $3, which is a great milestone. That's step 1. Check. Step 2, we need to stay above $3 all the way to a nice, strong close on the daily chart. We're loading for that. A little suspense never hurts, right? And then, for phase 3, picture XRP just taking off and not looking back. We're almost there. There's so much happening in the market right now. It's honestly hard not to get pumped about it. Plus quote, it seems like Mr. Poole has set our very first milestone, $10, right? That sounds like the perfect place for us to start aiming. Let's talk about our second target, which takes a cue from the bear's perspective. Here's what it looks like. Ripple at 429. And just to keep things light, did you know that in Trump's America, a 22-ounce soda goes for $4.29? Funny coincidence, right? This fun tidbit actually comes from David Schwartz on February 3rd. Yep, 429. And guess what? The bear jumped into the conversation about 8 years back. That's up from 717, yes, 717, which just so happens to be tomorrow's date. It really feels like everything is coming together. So get excited. We might be in for something big as soon as tomorrow. So things are about to go on a rampage mode here. XRP is creeping back up to that $3 mark. And honestly, once it pushes through there, like I've pointed out plenty of times before, we might be looking at brand new all-time highs. The next target, around 350. After that, it's anyone's guess, time for price discovery. But here's the catch. We don't just want XRP to briefly pop above $3. What we really want is for it to close and stay there. We've seen it flirt with that level before, but let's hope it sticks this time, right? That would be the perfect setup, not. If that happens, those old highs, think 340 to 350, are right in sight. And once we break through that resistance, well, there's not much holding XRP back. That's it. $3 is really the last big hurdle, and XRP is charging right at it. Once we get past this point, each level of resistance actually gets a bit easier. So looking at Fibonacci levels and what other analysts are saying, the big question is just how high can XRP go? Because honestly, it's starting to feel like things are about to take off. Here's what really catches my eye. Our first big target is $5.68. After that, it's not a stretch to see $11 or even $12 on the horizon. And then things start to get a little crazy. Mr. Poole is hinting at $22, and some folks are even tossing around $33 as a super optimistic goal. Have you wondered why $33 has such a strange vibe? So there it is, $33 spot on. Pretty wild, right? I know there are tons of predictions out there, but honestly, I feel like hitting double digits is already a win. Still aiming for $33 feels pretty exciting. For me, I'm in this for the long run and won't be letting go until it hits $2,000. Aren't we all a little bit curious about where XRP could actually go? Let's be honest, most of us are just wondering if it might ever hit those 4-digit price targets, especially after everything this coin has been through. So what's next for XRP? It's tough to predict, but I know I'm definitely rooting for that $100 mark. And let's not forget the friendly rivalry between XRP and Bitcoin is still keeping things interesting. We're talking about XRP paired with Bitcoin here, okay? It's right up against that final line of resistance. Once it breaks through, get ready. XRP could really take off. Things are about to get really exciting. This could take off way faster than you'd think. There's a lot of liquidity building up on the upside, so we might see a big upward move soon. The momentum is fantastic right now. Honestly, I'd skip trying to short it and just enjoy watching it climb. Do not be a bear. Do not short. You're going to burn your money. I repeat, okay? It's just a warning out there. Isn't it wild how there's always some fresh XRP news making headlines? And somehow, Ripple's timing is just spot on every time. Check this out. Ripple has teamed up with Control-Alt-Delete and the Dubai Land Department to deliver scalable, secure storage for the department's tokenized real estate title deeds, all thanks to the power of the XRP ledger. Absolutely. Hey, tomorrow might be a pretty big day, maybe even a turning point. The SEC is set to hold a closed-door vote on the Ripple case this Thursday. This could be a make-or-break moment for XRP. Now, the meeting itself isn't open to the public, but we might hear news soon after. Honestly, we could find out how this all ends within days or maybe a few weeks. It might even be as soon as tomorrow. So let's stay tuned and see what happens. Great news from Ripple. They've just been named one of the world's top fintech companies by CNBC for the 3rd year in a row. Pretty awesome, right? It's always exciting to see innovation get recognized, and Ripple is definitely earning their spot on that list for 2025. Let's take a closer look together. If you check out the payments section, you'll see a whole lineup of providers offering everything from payment processing to gateways. Basically all the handy tools that make transactions simple, whether you're shopping online or in a store. And guess what? Ripple is right there, part of the action. San Francisco and United States, guys, there it is, previously awarded as well, right? Let's be honest, Ripple is really making some big moves right now, and things are getting pretty exciting. Remember that snapshot from July 16, 2020? The amount of liquidity flowing in is massive. We're seeing a surge of money, and honestly, it looks like things are about to get really interesting. It really feels like things are starting to look up. 7:16, another shift for today, right? You can almost imagine him reaching out toward the light. What do you all think? Are we getting close? Let's all take a deep breath and keep things calm. July 16th is almost here, and there's a lot to look forward to. As the big day gets closer, let's stay excited. But don't forget to keep your emotions in check, too. Just a quick update, something happened today, July 16th. That's all for now, but stay tuned because July 17th might bring even more excitement. Things are definitely heating up. July 19th, from BlackRock Wheel 2, the chains are broken. Right. Say Titus. Good news, everyone. XRP finally seems ready to break free. And there's an extra dash of excitement coming up July 18th. Howard Moon teased a gift for you on that day, which definitely piques my curiosity. What do you think it could be? And that's not all. Mr. Poole is dropping hints about something happening on July 20th. There's a real sense of mystery in the air. Is the price about to climb? Maybe there's a big announcement on the way, or even a resolution in the case. That would be incredible, right? And here's something fun. Merlin XRP is back. He chimed in on July 20th, tweeting about balloons rising. Picture hot air balloons soaring upward. Is that a wink toward XRP's future? It sure feels like things are about to really take off. Let's set the scene. It's July 24th. Imagine this. All it takes is one ball, inspired by Mr. Poole, to set everything in motion. As the ball rolls, it tips over the very first domino, and then, boom, the rest topple, one after another, each one triggering the next. That's the domino effect right there. And when it starts, things move quickly. Let's chat about XRP for a minute. Did you hear the news? Apparently, President Trump actually wrote up a letter to fire Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Yes, you read that right, at 191. And here's where it gets super interesting. The XRP settlement is also happening at 191. That timing feels almost too good to be true. It really looks like the case could be coming to a close any day now.
Can you believe people are saying Jerome Powell might be on his way out? If that actually happens, who could take his place? Well, if you follow Mr. Poole's predictions, all the clues seem to point in one direction. The number 716 has shown up again today, and it fits the theory perfectly. Word is, Judy Shelton could be named the next chairwoman of the Federal Reserve. And get this, she's famously optimistic about cryptocurrencies.
Somehow, everything points to the number 5. Pretty wild, right? Things are definitely getting exciting. If we take a look back, XRP and Ripple have been making waves all over the world since the 16th. There are some big announcements and surprises coming up, so keep your eyes peeled and stay tuned. Guess what? From the 16th to the 28th, that's 13 days back to back. Isn't that wild? It feels like something exciting is brewing. If you liked our Foundry for Today video, make sure to hit subscribe and drop a comment below. You might just win 10,000 XRP.